Alrighty, guys, welcome back. We are back live here, ACS National Championships, Las Vegas, Nevada. We are in it. Advanced 9-ball teams, this is it. It is the finals. We have thrown together, taking on Dick's Pick. Dick's Pick is the A side winner. Thrown together, coming around from the B side. They're going to have to try to double dip Dick's Pick if they want the championship, if they want the hardware and the cash. We are underway, guys. Help me out, smash that share button. Let's get it rocking. Dick's Pick is in the black shirts. Their team consists of Chris, Dave, Donnie, Greg, Ray, Ronnie, and Tommy. Excuse me. Although it is only 3-man teams. On Thrown Together, we have Russ Whittle, Dennis Porth, Ben Francis. Oh, do I need coffee, guys? It is day 7 here in Las Vegas, and the brain is still up on the pillow. So it looks like a 3-9 combination on the left-hand table here to take game number 1. Mr. Patrick Neal, how are you? And puts it in the heart. First blood to Dick's Pick. On the right-hand table, also Dick's Pick at the table, shooting the 2-ball. In a little bit of a funny position here on the 2. Nope, we are on WCMI. Team name is Whoever Can Make It. That's our 8-ball team. So myself and Ben play on the 8-ball team. On the 9-ball team, Ben Francis, Russ Whittle, Dennis Porth. Dry break. The right table looking good for Dick's Pick to take a 2-0 lead. Ben Francis on the left-hand table. In a little bit tough on this 1-ball. Gonna have to spear this in from jacked up and downtown. 1 to the right, lower pocket, off the end rail, back up. Just a little outside. Does he get the 6 as a beach ball? I believe he will have the outside edge of that 2-ball. Or sorry, of the 1-ball. May elect to try the cross bank here, sending the cue ball back up table for the 2. If he misses, hopefully one of those 5 balls there acts as a beach ball, but instead he puts it in the absolute heart. Really nice shot. That'll leave him in on that 2-ball. 2-ball into the top right-hand corner. Gotta watch this shot. 2 rails. In and around behind the 9-ball, coming up for the 3-ball down to this bottom left-hand pocket. Perfect. May have to play the 4-8 combination. Indeed, and actually has a really nice angle here with where that 8-ball is sitting. The 4-ball is going to go to the right side of the table into that middle, but with the angle that he has on the four, the cue ball will also end up on that side of the table. Just a little outside on that combination. That'll bring Ben Francis to the table. He is playing for Thrown Together. It is a little cool in here, so you'll see Ben wearing his sweater. Welcome back to it. Appreciate you tuning in, Mike. So from here should be a fairly routine, and I just cursed one of Q Sports Live own, Ben Francis. Gave him the commentator's curse. And I do believe it was Dick's pick on the right-hand table to get out there. What a cut from Mr. Francis. Sits perfect on this 6 ball, 6 to the bottom left, 7 to the right middle, 9 to the top right. Very, very well done. And just give me 1 second here, guys. I'm just gonna run and take the cue cases away from the camera that was just shaking. I will be right back. Give me 2 seconds here. Alrighty, back with you guys here. And if you are just tuning in, guys, help me out. Let's smash that share button. We got the advanced 9-ball teams final. It is Thrown Together versus Dick's Pick. They are racing to 14. Dick's Pick is the A side winner. Thrown Together coming around from the B side. They will have to double dip Dick's Pick if they want a chance at the hardware and the cash. Great out from Ben Francis there for sure. Russ Whittle at the table. On the right, Ben Francis back at the table on the left-hand table here. 1 ball thinning on the bottom right. It is how to get to the 2 ball. Look out, 7. Give him a piece. This will be safe from Ben. Well, he may elect to cut this in. It'll go into that top right-hand corner. Cue ball comes naturally down table for the 3-4 combo. I can certainly do that for you, Kevin. Hopefully that's a little bit better. Move the microphone a little closer to my mouth. Very well done, and in fact goes back and forth to play the 3 up top. Doesn't have to play the combo. Nicely done. Leaves himself some angle on that 4 ball. If 4 passes, or sorry, the 5 passes the 7 ball. Nice little draw shot here. 5 into the top left-hand corner. No troubles at all, sir. May have to jack up on this 5-ball. I don't know if he's got enough to go forward and come back. Nine on the break on the right side. Gets in behind him to get the breakout. I'll go double check the scores here in a few games just to make sure we're up to date. As soon as Ben is done on the table, I'm sure he'll come over and update me. Really nice bank shot from Ben there. Can't quite tell if the 8 will pass the 9 though into that top right hand corner. Looks as though it will based on his body language. Absolutely. Forces the angle there to give himself shape to the 8. Does look a little bit tight. Oh, even better with the time saver. So Russ Whittle at the table on the right-hand side. He is playing for Thrown Together. Gets a little bit of a jelly roll there. Can't quite tell if he can see that 1 to cut it into the side pocket. Just off the horn. And he gets a little bit of a leave on that 1 ball. I don't know whether Russ can see enough to put it now into the left side pocket. 3-3, thank you very much. And indeed, Russ could see enough of that. So a 3, if the 6 passes the 4, he's gonna have to shoot the 2, shape the 3. If the 6 passes the 4 ball, he may take that 3-6 combo. He can kind of control. He wants to be almost exactly where he's at right now. The 3-6, control the 6, control the 3, the 4, and the cue ball, as well as the weight on the shot. So good afternoon, Jim Orzel. How are you? Could elect to just play straight safe here, but I think you're going to see him combo in that 6 ball. Wow. Just on the outside. So now with all the trouble out of the way, opportunity for Dick's Pick to regain the lead. They are also at the table on the left side. However, 7-8-9 needs to be developed a little bit. Unless the 8-9 is a wired up combo, then you clear out the 4-5-6, shape out the 7. Oh my. Stood up in the middle of that shot. That'll leave Russ Whittle with a long bank on this 7 ball. An attempted breakout there, locks him up behind the 9 ball on that left-hand table. Yeah, I'm on the fence with what to think about that UBL. I haven't watched one of their streams yet. I certainly will, but not really sure what to make of those rules and so on and so forth with ball in hand. And Russ on the right-hand table saw enough of that 7. He could thin that in to win. Ben Francis with the breakout on the... Oh, no. Russ with the missed carom there. Excuse me, guys. Voice is getting a little hoarse after 7 days. And Ben spears in that ball to get perfect shape on that 7 ball. And he'll probably... Oh, my. Wow. Nobody wants that game on the left-hand table. Really nicely controlled shot there from Ben Francis on that left table. From here, shooting fish in a barrel for Ben. And Russ with the bank shot. Give a shout out to one of our sponsors. It is Jam Up Apparel, and it definitely is Judgment Day. The pool gods will reveal all your sins. Do your best, play Jam Up. And don't forget, guys, we do have our limited edition Q Sports Live Jam Up Apparel polo shirt. It is available $55 US. This will only be available up until the final broadcast of the VNEA. Head on to jamupapparel.com underneath the CSL tab. That's where you're going to find it. Well, hello, Stacy. Yeah, I wouldn't mind watching it. 9 ball off the break. But yeah, I wouldn't mind watching it just to kind of get a sense of it. But from what I understand, depending on the caliber of play, determines the number of ball in hands that you get, which to me, not sure I'm a fan of the format. Shouldn't, Wayne. If it is, back out of Facebook, close it down, reopen and come back in again. Do they have tent size? I believe it goes up to double XL, maybe triple XL. From there, it would be a special order, but they can special order in the extra sizes. Oh, 4 and 5 XL. There you go. Thanks, Ryan. And nice little break on the right. And he makes the 9 ball on the break. Yeah, I agree with you, Clark. So that'll bring Russ Whittle to the table on the left-hand side. Three-rail bump. Not happy with that shot. Gets a little bit out of position here. Gonna have to put this 2 ball into the right-hand side pocket. May end up bumping the 9 ball here, or if he can thin past the 9 but not scratch. Oh, he's got a 2-6. 2-6 sends the 2 ball out. Now will the 2 ball pass the 6 is the question. Doesn't look like it. He's looking at potentially playing that off the 4 ball with a 2-way. Bob Ben is on thrown together. Were Dick's picks too chicken to spot the 9s? I won't say they were chicken. It is part of the rule where in this particular event, 9s are wild in any pocket. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's a little bit of history here, Joe. I think you know what that history is. And I know which player, or you may know which player I am referring to. So Dennis Porth on the right-hand table comes up a little bit dry. There is a 1-9 on. Not sure that he's going to take it on, being that it's a back cut combo. So looking at putting the 1 ball into the 8 ball. And sending the cue ball down table to hide the cue ball behind either the 2 or the 9. Educate the uneducated, I can't. I wish I could, but I cannot do that at this point. I don't want to sound the way it would come across on the live stream. I am playing Bob. We play actually at 2. I thought we played at 6. We don't. It is myself, Ben Francis, Ted Harms, Clint Bearspaw, and Rick Merritt for the 8-ball team. So we're on the B side, but we're in it to win it. And we play at 2. So if this goes to double dip, going to be tight to make that match. But we'll find a way. We'll go talk to the tournament director. So an attempted hit misses the 2-ball. That'll bring Russ to the table. Ball in hand. Nice table layout. This should add 1 back for thrown together. Yeah, it's kind of some do, some don't. Uh-oh. Russ catches into that. Or sorry, that's Dennis on the right-hand table. Catches into that 9-ball. And unfortunately gets behind the 6. More than likely going airtime to put the 3 into that left side pocket. Russ from 4 to 7. He is a little bit straight, has to worry about getting in behind this 8-ball. tries to power through it and gets there. He's got the 7 cut left-hand side pocket. Right-hand spin on the cue ball. Check that top rail. 8 ball into the bottom right. 9 to the left side. Nice jump from Dennis on that right table, unfortunately. Hooked himself on the 4 ball. Your little brother is Ben Francis. You are educated. I would agree, Kelly. I'm not a fan of 9 off the snap, but that is only me, and perhaps you. So with the miss from Dennis on the right-hand table, that will bring Dick's pick to the table. Shooting the 4 top right. Check that left-hand side rail. Put the 5 ball down to the bottom right-hand corner. 6 to the left side. 7 top right. Depending on how he lands on the 7 will dictate where he puts the 8 and the 9. I don't even like the top 4 pockets. 9 ball is a fluky enough game. The last thing I want to see is a 9 ball come shooting out of the pack and get kicked in and then up into one of the top or side pockets. But like I said, that's only me. And wow. On the right-hand table, the guy that was just about to put the rack away bumped into the shooter at the table. Was not happy about it. And Dick's pick keeping up. We are tie ball game. So that'll bring Dick's pick up to the table on the left-hand table. 1 in, 2 up to the top right-hand corner. There is no 3 ball, so 4 into the right-hand side, 5 down to the bottom right. May play the combo 6-7 into the side pocket or 6 up to the top left hand. Yeah, there's some history there, Greg. They know exactly what he's doing. So from here, probably the 6-7 combo. Play the cue ball up table, maintaining the weight and control of both the 6 and the 7 ball. 6 ball down to the bottom left hand past the 6, or past the 8, sorry. Very well done. Off that side rail on top of the 9 ball over to the right hand side of the table for the 8 into the same pocket as the 6 ball. And 9 ball should end up in the bottom right hand corner. And they have this air conditioning absolutely blasting in here, and I'm freezing to death. So I decided to draw out instead of go the 2 rails around. Dick's Pick now taking the lead. We are back and forth here in this match, guys. If you are just tuning in, help me out. Hit that share button. Invite your friends, your family. Share to your own personal page. You never know which friend of yours is a closet pool junkie. And we will keep them entertained here on Q Sports Live. At least to the best of my ability, with half of my brain still up on my pillow. Yeah, I wish, David, for the 8 days that we have been here in Vegas, I would say 95% of our time here has been spent inside. So Dennis Porth at the table on the right, shooting for the 2 in the side. He hits it. However, gets tough on this 3 ball. It is kind of like a curling rink in here. It's cold. It is cool in Vegas as well. The weather was nice. Kind of got up to 30 degrees there once or twice, but it is still better than the +4 I think it is in Calgary right now. And on the right-hand table, potentially a 2-game lead for Dick's Picks over Thrown Together. Nice little draw shot there. 5 ball going to the bottom right hand. Probably checked underneath this 6 ball. I would agree with you, Michael. So he elects to go on top of the 6 ball. I think I might have gone underneath there. Much easier to control that shot with top spin on the cue ball as opposed to trying to draw that back down table. However, no issue for them. Puts it in, no problem. 8 ball, bottom right-hand corner. 9 ball, top right-hand corner. Nice little run. That should put Dick's Pick 2 games up on Thrown Together. Indeed it does. Michael, this is Grant. Ben is playing. He is on Thrown Together. So you'll be able to see Q Sports Live's own Ben Francis at the table. It is Russ Whittle at the table for Thrown Together on the left-hand side. I know we do sound somewhat similar on a microphone, from what I'm told. Myself, because I hear my own voice, I don't think I sound like Ben, but we do often get confused. Got to shape this 4 really well. Look at the juice he puts on that cue ball. Very good, Michael. I know we sound completely different, but that's my voice, right? That's me inside my own head. I don't think I sound like Ben. Oh, great shot from Russ. Fires that 4-ball full cut up the rail. I'm thinking it's probably just that we both have deep voices. We also have faces that are meant for radio. We both agreed on that point yesterday. It's the American accent. Well, one good shot from Mr. Whittle here to shape up this 8-ball sitting at the top of the table. Dennis Porth at the table on the right, also playing for Thrown Together. Look at that draw shot. It's just about perfect. So with the 9-ball being where it is, all my concentration, my energy, everything is just going to go in to make the 8. And Russ says, yep, no problem at all. Hey, yeah. Just catches the horn. Wow. Gets a little lucky. So we'll see how Dennis Porth does, see if he can make this a tie ball game again. Sitting good. 4-ball, nice angle. He'll be able to draw this 4-ball into that top right-hand corner. Draw for the 6 into the left side pocket. Yeah, kind of overhit that one a little bit. And there is the one and only Benny Franchise Francis, one of Q Sports Live's own. You'll often hear Ben and I on the mic together. Ben and Ryan, me and Ryan. That's the 3 of us here at Q Sports Live. Is Ben using the black shaft? No. The cue that you're seeing there is the T3 jump break cue. He does have the Jacoby Black. He actually just got that today. It is a boxing match. They are trading blows left and right. One team gets 2 up, the other team comes back, ties it up, then they go 2 up, then the other team comes back again. Very, very, very good match. Nice shot from Dennis Porth on the right-hand table there, creates some nice separation. Stuffs that 7-ball over top of a pocket from here, pretty much duck soup. 6-ball into the top left-hand corner. 7 obvious where that goes. Couple of rails around, you'll have the 8 to the top right, 9-ball following suit. Yeah, he definitely was. He's not going to switch, and he'll probably be the same as me, but he might flip it. He'll use the Jacoby Black on the 9-foot tables and his SS 360 on the 7s. Well, I would agree, actually. Um, I'm going to go out on a limb and agree with you because I'll say this: monkey see, monkey do. Thank you. Dennis did get that one, so we are tie ball game again. Why the different cues for different size tables? Just different hitting. So the Jacoby Black is a carbon fiber shaft, and you get a lot of transfer of power when you go to a carbon fiber shaft. But the maple shaft, the SS360 from Bob Danielson, which is the maple shaft that all three of us use at Q Sports Live, is a phenomenally good. So just a different hit depending on the size of the table. I would agree, template racks would be good. It's very, very true, Kelly. Ben is not one of the ones that you want to try and get in his head. He's just going to use that as fuel to the fire, and when he gets mad and gets in stroke in game, it's scary. Dick's picks are from Las Vegas. They are a local team here. Yeah, hope it's not a dry break after all of that. You are correct, Nigel. So Dennis Porth at the table on the right. He is playing four thrown together. Ben Francis also at the table on the left. He's playing four thrown together. And absolute perfection on that bank. just wow. Just puts it in the heart. That's all. So it's going to be the 5 to the 6 ball that is going to be the game winning shot on the left. Oh no. After a great bank shot like that, and just catches the horn on the wrong side. They do bank very, very well, but he put that in absolute in the heart.
The Baltimore Ravens players starting time at table 33.
And looks like he is going to attempt perhaps the time saver 5-9 combination. Or not. Nope. But played beautiful shape from the 5 to the 6 ball. Nicely done. That was a really well run table on that left hand table. And it is Dick's pick also on the right hand table with an opportunity to take a 2-game lead again. Indeed. Dick's pick with a 2-game lead over thrown together. And if you are just tuning in, guys, we are at the ACS National Championships here in Las Vegas, Nevada. You are watching the Advanced 9-Ball Teams Final. It is Dick's pick who have the hot seat. They won the A side, thrown together coming around from the B side. Gonna have to double dip if they want that first place prize money and hardware. Absolutely, get up and check that rack. Because I don't think Ben is going to let it go. As soon as he pulls that rack off and shoves it into the hole, I think he'll stand up and go take a look. Indeed he does. Yeah, there's a way that you can manipulate the rack in 9-ball, where in this format, in these rules, the 9 is wild, so it does count in any pocket off the snap. And there is a way to manipulate the rack where it increases your odds of making the 9-ball on the snap. And that is a monster size break from Dick's pick. Unfortunately gets the cue ball kicked into the pocket. That'll bring Ben Francis to the table. Fairly routine out. Dennis with an attempted safety, excuse me, on that right-hand table. Unfortunately, cue ball comes around a little too far. That'll leave the 1 ball on. In the mental state of where Ben's at right now, I don't think you could curse him. And a nice shot on the right-hand table to break up the cluster of the 2-9. Nice safety on that right-hand table. Ben looking good to claw one back for throwing together. Well done. Ben is on for sure. Dennis Porth at the table on the right-hand side, shooting for thrown together with the attempt at the 2 ball. Absolutely. This is a really, really good match. Absolutely. I kind of think you might see this 9 ball head towards a corner, but let's see. Nine ball does head towards that corner. I would agree with that assessment, Tom. Yeah, they are very, very talented players for sure. On both teams. Dick's Pick is no joke of a team, and they are a little bit wiser in their years. They've been in these type of positions numerous times. They've been a team that has been together and stayed together for a very, very long time. Unfortunately, that 3 ball on that left-hand table comes in to say hello and gets in the way of the 2 ball. On the right-hand table, Dick's Pick looking good to go 11-9, regain their 2-game lead. And we'll give a shout out to one of our other sponsors here at Q Sports Live. It is Nick's Q Innovations. He is based out of Calgary. Does have players from really all over the country that send him their cues to get any kind of maintenance tips done, any kind of repair work. He is an absolute genius when it comes to that. Can you? You can. I'm really not a fan of that. That's taking the issue of not getting a tight rack and making it worse. Ben makes really good contact on that jump shot. However, I think he was attempting to play that combination 2 to the 5. So it takes a bad problem and makes it worse, because all you're doing is indenting the cloth every time you smack that ball into the table. And we'll see whether he plays for this 4-9 combination. I believe the 4 will pass the 9, and it's a fairly easy run. Excuse me. Now I'm pretty sure he'll definitely take the run. 4-ball into the top right, 2 rails around for the 5 into the bottom right. They do allow magic racks if I have one and I want to use it. I've got to make it available to my opponent as well. Dick's Pick looking good on this left-hand table. This will be the largest lead of this match so far. Nice shot. Yes, that is also true. Most opponents don't, though. I don't care. If you want to use a magic rack, use a magic rack. If you don't, that's fine too. 3-game lead. Dick's Picks over thrown together. Philly cheesesteak, Todd. You can send the antipasta to me. With a 9 on the snap. 9 ball on the snap on the right-hand table. Puts Dick's pick on the hill against Thrown Together. You will not see Thrown Together give up. They're going to give it everything they got. As Ben just showed us right there, he tried to come out of his shoes on that break. I won't say it's the cue ball that moves well. I think it's the way that they're stroking that cue ball. It is one of the heavier type of cue balls. I'm not sure which one it is, but it is a really heavy cue ball. With the valley tables that are on the stream, these were also reclothed right before this event, so they play pretty quick. And on the left-hand table, Ben Francis looking good. And he is in his rhythm. You can tell fast-paced around the table. Ben's down 1 to go. And that is absolutely Ben Francis at his peak. He just takes no prisoners and wastes no time. Oh, Russ knows what to look for. That is what I was alluding to earlier, but I can't make comments on those. Mr. Pittman, how are you? Russ says, hey, how do you like that? We can do one too. Russ says, welcome to it. 2 can play at this game. Ben Francis at the table. This is going to get interesting. This could get interesting. What a cut from Ben Francis there. 3 ball, top right-hand corner. I don't know if the 4 passes the 6. 5 balls on the break, absolutely. He crushed it. Yeah, I don't know what ball it is, but Ben gets a little funny here on this 4 ball. He's gonna have to find a shot. Yeah, and these tables in particular, they're the Mercury Ultra Pro cloth, I think, and they were just redone right before this event, so they are very, very slick. Look at this! Look at this! Almost a double snap with the 9 ball. Look at how close that is. That's crazy. Russ Whittle trying to come out of his shoes. Look at this shot. Look at this shot on the left table. I can't keep my eyes focused on one table. And a 3-9 wired up combination for Russ Whittle will bring it within one. Ben Francis unfortunately misses that 4, kicks in the 6, and now has a tough shot here on this 4 ball. I don't know if he can see it. Oh, look at this. Look at this shot. I'll tell you what, Ben Francis is absolute in stroke. You know it, Clark. You know it, buddy. Ben's got to spear one in. This right here is Ben Francis special. He spears these balls in more often than not. 4 ball into the bottom left-hand corner. More often than not, I would be a betting man for Ben to make this. He's in absolute stroke. Look at this, back cut even. Look at the back cut. In absolute dead stroke. We're going hill. We are going hill, folks. What a treat. Friday afternoon. For those that are tuning in from work, I'll tell you what. You couldn't get paid to watch better pool. Ben Francis is caught a gear. Wow. In absolute dead stroke. Russ at the table with the bank on the 1 ball. Oh, he thin cut it. Thin cut hits the 3 ball. So Russ has to pick a window here. Oh, he spears it past. I didn't think it went up to that top right-hand corner. Just spears it into the heart. Arguably one of the best bar box players in Western Canada at the table right now for thrown together. They still have to technically start. Let me just double check my score and make sure I am correct. 13-13. Okay, I am correct, 13-13. 5 to the 6. It is the 7 ball that is the issue on the table. Almost a 9 on the break again. Look at the stroke. Look at the stroke from Russ Whittle to come back and get absolute nut perfect on this 6 ball. 6 to the bottom right-hand corner. Back up table. Question is, does he play to the right side and play a 7-8 combination, or play to the left side and play the 7 in the top left with a bank shot? So he's going, uh-oh, gotta get there. With the rub, does it take it away? Well, it doesn't matter. I think Russ is going safe city here. Oh, no, no. It pops out on Russ. That is really unusual for Russ Whittle. I would have bet money that he was going to be in absolute jail stuck behind that 9 ball. And hits that absolute perfect. Absolutely perfect. Eight to the 9. Oh, did he underhit? Oh, yeah, the spin helped him out there for sure. 4-game set match hardware and the cash, the 9 ball for Dick's pick. It's in. Dick's pick is your winners for the advanced 9-ball teams 2019 ACS National Championships. That is the match, guys. So with that being said, what a match, what a treat. As a commentator, I got to say that kind of woke me up a little bit, got my brain working. What a treat to see some really, really talented players on both sides of Thrown Together and Dick's Pick battling it out. It was a back and forth battle like a boxing match, and what a treat. So with that being said, guys, thank you very much for tuning in. We will be... Oh, is it not over? Wait a minute. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. It's not over. The game is in progress. The game on the left table counts. It's not over. The game on the left counts. They started the game.
He just gave up the shot, right? They said that was unsportsmanlike because he didn't actually try to attempt to do anything. He could have just touched the cue with his tip. That would be the same thing.
Dick's Pick are going to argue it. There is some controversy. It's written on the score sheet. They started the game on the left. If they wouldn't have started the game on the left, that's it. Game, set, and match. But this game in the left is in progress. It has to be played out. It's not over, folks. Don't go away. They are calling the ref. That game... Absolutely, that's the rule, Greg. That game is live. It must be played out. The game is live. That is the rule. The game is live on this left-hand table. If Thrown Together wins, it goes to a tiebreaker. If Thrown Together wins this game on the left, I believe it goes to the first round being played over again. So it would be, oh no, I'm wrong. Because this is three-man 9-ball. I was gonna end the stream, and then I could see the controversy. I'm like, no, 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 wait. Something is amiss. Something is happening. And this game on the left-hand table is live. Absolutely. We will go to one table.
Now, if Ben loses this game, then we lose. But if, yeah, exactly. If Ben wins, Russ is plus 2.
Oh, okay. And so they would win 14.
Correct. But if Ben loses, then they've lost the match. There's Russ left. All right, 4 tickets left. It's my last raffle. You promised all week. Don't you back out.
I'm fine. As soon as we get our money out of my
Give him $20. I got it.
I'm just going to wait and see what's happening.
Remember that number.
Okay. Well, no, you remember it.
Oh, damn right I will. And I'll come rub your nose.
I'm not sure what the intention of the rule is, but wow. I'll take it, Stacy.
All right, Mark, I'm Grace. And my phone is a 416 area phone in case you ignore number.
Oh, I can't go to one table. I got the wrong camera up. Sorry, guys. We're gonna have to stay on the split screen. I don't want to be messing around with the cameras right at this point in time. That is exactly correct, Doug. And now you've got Ben Francis at the table to make this a tie ball game.
Last 3
Okay,
tickets.
I won't forget either.
Oh, so they got to figure it out?
Yeah, we got to figure it out.
Come on, Ben.
Nice little controlled shot there from Ben Francis. Wow, what a turn of events. So now, how do you get in on this 3-ball? That 3-6 combo is no easy task. I'm not even going to try to get in the head of Ben. I don't know if he's going to try to break this 3, but then he's got to worry about the 4-ball. Whoa, 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 get off that rail. And that is almost the worst spot for that 3-ball to be. This is not over, Kyle. We'll see what Ben does. Back cut, 3 rails around. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Does he get the shape on a 4? At least he's got a shot at this 4-ball. I think he's going to take the 4 off the 8, off that side rail, and use the 7 as a blocker. Nope, it is 14-13. The score is correct. But they started this game on the left. This would make it the Hill game. This game must be played out. I think you're going to see him play safe off the 8 here. Although I know what Ben's thinking, because Ben is not the type that wants to hand back a table. So he's trying to find a shot, whether that's going to be the 4-8 combo, but I don't think there is a shot. I think he just has to play it safe. Beautiful shot. Beautiful shot. And Kyle, I'll explain kind of after what happened. I can't believe it. I can't believe this match is still here.
The very end one, right? It's on the TV desk. So and also if you make any purchases. So if you're not buying any
So I don't know whether he is trying to split the gap between the 7-9 off that side rail with a ton of spin. Oh no, he's just going to push that 8. Oh no, the rollout. There was a roll on the table. That cue ball rolled up. From here, it's from here we're going hill. Little bit under hit from Ben Francis there. He's going to have to carve in this 6 ball back and forth. And of course he does that.
well, they gotta win twice.
Is this a sudden death game though? Very nice. Ben Francis for the win. Wow. We are a tie ball game. Let me just clarify.
Way to keep them in it, Ben.
Is that okay? So I was just clarified on the ruling here. Because the game on the left started, the game on the right is null and void. Therefore, Ben's win, so we null out Dick's picks. Ben wins to take set number 1, 14-13. So it is a little bit different from CCS in Canada. Because they started that game on the left-hand table, the right-hand table is null and void, which was Russ's game. And it is the winner of the game on the left. Yes. Crazy. What? So, wow. What a turn of events. It is thrown together that takes the win. So we are going set number 2. So I'm going to go take. I I know, right? It is the oddest, weirdest rule I have ever heard. So now you know. Wow, we're going to set number 2. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to do a quick shutdown restart. I'll be back. The teams, obviously, they went and took a quick break. I'm going to do the same. Appreciate everybody tuning in. I will be right back as soon as they are ready to go. It is a true double dip, Terry. So, yes, I will see you back here in a few, guys. We'll